The reason for me going out tenting was that last time I was tenting I got a really bad experience. I dreamt that I was going back home and then I woke up and I was still there. But that was also because I didn't have the right equipment. So now I kinda got the right equipment, and so I wanted to try it out to know what it's like and to also make that experience better. So next time it wouldn't be as big of a step to actually go out and tent during wintertime because I will know that I will be fine. I packed everything that I'm gonna need for one night camping in our 4-season tent. It's been a really nice day with like sunny weather, but like when it's sunny out here that also means it's really cold. So it's been like minus 24 degrees today, Celsius, and it's probably gonna be even colder tonight, so we'll see if I can keep warm or not, but I'm not gonna be too far away. I think I found the spot, so let's put up the tent and get started. Since it's hard to use normal tent sticks when camping in the snow because they won't really fasten the tent, I've made some wood pieces that I can use instead. So let's see how those ones work. So now when the tent is put up, I'm gonna make it real cozy inside. What I'm gonna use is one one like cell plastic mattress, then one inflatable mattress, one like reindeer skin to put on top, make it real nice and warm. Then I'm gonna be using 2 different sleeping bags. So I borrowed Cornelius's Terrius. It goes to minus 18 degrees. And then I'm gonna use my own Angel Fire that goes to minus 5 degrees. So hopefully I'm gonna be warm tonight. I don't know if you can see, but I've reached my tent. Now it's time to go to bed. It's beautiful outside. It's like really good night for stargazing, but it's so cold. When I left the cabin it was minus 24 degrees Celsius, so it might be even colder tonight. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get inside before I get too cold so I can keep some heat. So far it actually feels like I'm gonna sleep quite well. It's a bit logistically hard when you're having 2 sleeping bags inside of each other and they're closing at different sides. But I think I figured it out now and I'm actually feeling quite warm, which is weird, but that's like the exact experience I would like to have. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I've slept okay. I haven't been cold, which was kind of like like what I wanted. Now I'm gonna get myself out of here and pack everything up and then head back to the cabin to start work. It's a bit frosty on the sleeping bags. And also on the tent where I've been like breathing. What I realized is it's not the actual tenting itself. During wintertime, that's the hard part. The hard part is when you wake up in the morning and you need to like pack everything together. Because I put up my tent while the sun was still out, so it was not that cold. And during the night I was actually quite warm, so that's not a problem. But when I woke up in the morning and you're like supposed to get out of your sleeping bag, you gotta put on like your new clothes and you're gonna pack everything together. That's the really hard part. And I was lucky because this time, since I camped so close to the hut, I could just pack everything together, get inside and have my breakfast inside. But if I was supposed to like make my breakfast out there as well, I think I would be freezing. Because there's like a whole lot of those things that you can't really do with like big gloves on. So either you have like some thin gloves or you don't have any gloves at all, and your hands, or at least my hands, get cold very easily. And also what I realized was that everything was a little bit frozen. Alright, there's a new level of frozen. Like my dry bag has been so cold that it's broke. Great. So trying to fit it into those like small bags that you're supposed to like fit them into. So like for example the sleeping bag and the tent, it doesn't work quite well because since it's frozen it takes up like just a tiny little bit more space. So it just like, it doesn't really fit anymore, which is like also annoying. And then you're standing there without your gloves on trying to get it together and like it doesn't fit and you just, yeah. I got so frustrated. But yeah, it was a good experience. I'm happy I did it, and I will definitely work more on my like winter camping skills, because I really want to learn to be comfortable camping during winter time.